Are your eyes usually bigger than your wallet when it comes to spending money on the hobby? Then you should keep watching. Welcome to my channel and thank you so much for watching. Collecting Pokemon cards doesn't have to be expensive, but it can be. Trust me, I've wasted a lot of money buying cards the wrong way, and I don't want you to make the same mistakes. So here are my best tips and tricks on how to save money on cards and how to grow your collection on a budget. Number 1, speaking of budget, my first tip for you is set a budget and stick to it. After all, you can't waste any money that you don't spend in the first place. For example, this could be limiting yourself to a certain amount you spend per set, or giving yourself a monthly allowance. That could be $10 per month, 50 euros per month, or 500. The choice is yours, but please stick to it. Also, always only use disposable income. That's especially important for the investors out there. Don't ever take out a loan to buy cards, and never neglect other parts of your life, such as rent or your family. Here's my advice to follow this through: make it impossible to exceed the budget. For example, you could set up a separate bank account for all your Pokemon transactions. Or you could withdraw a set amount of money at the start of the month and only pay in cash for any Pokemon products. Set a goal. My recommendation is to set a collection goal and stick to it. And don't just buy randomly, especially not sealed products. Also, don't do too many things at once. You'll get distracted and sidetracked, and you'll probably spend way more than you usually would. Next up, and this is the big one out there, buy singles. There's at least a 70% chance you should buy singles over sealed products. Don't make the mistake of buying hundreds and thousands of dollars worth of products and packs to open if you could just buy the single for much less. Remember, you never have a guarantee that you will actually pull the card. But I want that card in the set. I'm sure I'm gonna pull it. Buy the single. But it's my childhood grail. It would be amazing to pull it from a pack. Just buy the single. I'm completing the set. I just need a few more cards. Buy the single. Bro, trust me. I see it on Reddit all the time. I'm gonna pull the $1,000 Umbreon from a pack. I get it. Opening packs is a lot of fun and a big part of the hobby. Trust me, I love it myself. Just so you know, it's usually cheaper to just buy the cards directly than ripping pack after pack. Now that you know you should buy singles, remember this: buy the card and not the grade. By the way, if you don't know what grading means, when you grade a card, you send it to an independent grading company, and they will look at the card, give it a grade, usually from 1 through 10, that signifies the quality and the authenticity of the card. And of course, higher grades fetch higher prices. So now you would be tempted to always buy the highest grade, the perfect 10, because obviously this must be the better card, right? But I'm going to show you an example. So here we have a card that I've been wanting for a while, the Pikachu with Great Felt Head promo card that was released in cooperation with the Van Gogh Museum in the Netherlands. Beautiful card, gorgeous artwork. I must have this. Now at the bottom you can see the PSA 10 Gem Mint version for 370 bucks and the CGC 10 for 330. And right above we have the PSA 9 for 170. And I'm going to show you the comparison between both cards right now. And now tell me, do you see any difference in these cards? Are you the one telling me you can spot the difference right now between these two cards that makes it worth twice the price? And that's the main point. For the difference in price, you could purchase almost 2 booster boxes if you got the PSA 9 that looks near identical to the human eye than the 10, and also get the promo card. So a great way to save money on Pokemon cards is by buying the card and not the grade, because I promise you, you won't be able to see the difference just by looking at it. Of course, if you use the card as an investment, that's different. Right now, we're just talking about the collection aspect. One does not simply open a mystery box and break even. Mystery boxes are great for 2 people. the seller because they make a great profit, and YouTubers for clicks. Really, that's it. Those are the only two people who ever break even on mystery boxes. It's a cheap and easy way to clear out unwanted inventory, and in 99.9% of all cases, not a good way to grow your collection. Before anybody gets upset though, by all means you can buy mystery boxes to support the content creators you enjoy most. Know when to buy. Saving money on Pokemon cards is fairly easy if you know the right time to buy. Number 1, never buy singles right after release. As you can see here, right after the release of the set, the prices are usually the highest because everyone is chasing the card. And as more and more people pull the cards, the prices decrease significantly. I'd say it's best to wait about 4 to 8 months before buying any singles. Booster boxes or displays are usually cheapest at pre-release and about 4 to 8 months after the release of the set. This is a typical cycle of a booster box. It starts out with a pre-release price, then it rises and rises as more people like the set and enjoy it and want to buy it, and then it drops when there is a reprint or it gets restocked and people lose interest, and then gradually over time, over the years, it rises in price. This pattern can be observed with almost any booster box. There are of course always outliers, but this is usually how it goes. Don't buy right before a reprint or a restock of the set. You can find out more about that on X or Twitter or on forums, on Reddit and different websites, so check them out below. In general, only ever buy cards you truly enjoy. Don't fall for FOMO, don't fall for hype, don't chase the ultra rare cards, buy what you enjoy. And I hate to break it to you, but chasing a card is just gambling. Please don't do that. Compare prices before buying. You should always compare prices per pack and per card before purchasing anything. Let's look at the example of the Lost Origin set. As you can see here, a booster box with 36 packs is going to cost between $200 and $250 or euros right now. That gives us a pack price of between $5.50 and $6 per pack. However, right here I can buy a Lost Origin Elite Trainer box with 8 booster packs for as little as 35 euros. So that gives me a pack price of below $4.50. As you can see, it's always worth checking out pack prices. And no, don't worry, there is not a better chance of pulling something valuable from a booster box or an Elite Trainer box. It's the same ratio. This tip also applies to where you buy. Remember the Pikachu that was about $300 to $350 on TCG Player? Well, it's below $200 on eBay. So it's always worth to double check. Have you subscribed yet? If not, please click like and subscribe so you can see all my future videos. Thank you so much for your support, it means the world to me. Wait for sales and clearance items. This comes at no surprise to any of you, but try not to buy at MSRP. Especially not collection boxes and any other collector's items, they're never worth it. No matter the set, there will always be sales on every product, trust me. Just wait, be patient, look out for deals. Be careful with master sets. Don't know what that is? A master set is usually one of each variant of a card that you can pull in packs per set. So that means one of each card plus all the reverse holos, plus all the secret rares and ultra rares, plus all the energy cards, and some people also include all the promos for a set. My tip here, master one set before starting the next, or you'll just get distracted and spend way more and never finish anything. Also, ask yourself the question, is it really necessary or realistic to master the set? Or would it be enough to just complete the set so you have one of each card, doesn't matter if it's holo or reverse holo or normal or anything. I can speak for myself here. Before I knew what mastering a set meant, I was just happy with completing the set and having one of each. But now I'm always chasing for completing the master set, every variant, every stamped card, everything. Ask yourself, is this worth it to you? And also, yes, it's fun, but it's also a great money sink. Don't support scalping. Please guys, Do not feed the trolls and the scalpers. Don't know what a scalper is? It's those people who buy a product, and all of it usually, and then sell it immediately for a super high upcharge. The best way not to have all those inflated prices in the hobby and the community is to not buy anything that's clearly scalping. Do not buy any premium boxes or booster boxes at an upcharge of 100% right after the set has released. Try to get bulk discounts. If you're a sealed collector or an investor, you're usually much better off by buying cases of products. You can ask your seller or local game store whether they have cases or any other type of bulk discount that you can take advantage of. Try out trading. You can put the trading back into the trading card game by going to conventions and local card shows and trading with people right there and then. That's often cheaper than buying everything new, and you can trade your duplicates for other cards you enjoy. Use online coupons. Today there are many places where you can buy Pokemon cards, one of them being social media. Right now, TikTok is a very good place to buy Pokemon cards for cheap. I personally like to use Reddit and TikTok directly to find good vendors to buy Pokemon products from. It's especially fun if you're a first-time buyer and you get an extra big discount. But please beware, there are many scammers and many fakes out there, so please check the seller reputation and don't buy when the deal sounds too good to be true. Don't buy loose booster packs. Buying individual loose booster packs, no matter where, is usually a super bad idea. Booster packs can be weighted, they can be resealed, and usually you're much better off by buying a blister pack. Blister packs have the advantage that they are super hard to weigh and reseal, and it's a lot harder to get scammed. Last but not least, if a deal is too good to be true, it probably isn't true. Guys, you won't get a PSA 10 first edition Shadowless base set Charizard for $50. No, the random guy on Facebook Marketplace doesn't have a Pikachu illustrator in their binder. These things just don't happen. These are my tips for saving money on buying Pokemon cards. I have a bonus tip for you though, and that's don't forget the hobby and fun cost. Saving money is great, but it's not always just about money. You can optimize and perfect anything and everything you like. But if you enjoy something, just do it as you like. If you like ripping packs, by all means do it. If it brings you joy, if it brings you happiness, if you think this is part of your hobby, I'm all for it. If you enjoyed the video, please click like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'm super happy to engage with all of you, answer any questions you might have. And then I'll see you in the next video.